Okay, I'm just gonna go heat up my coffee. I'll be right back, people. Be right back. Woo! All right. All righty, Kathy Lee. You want to come in and say hello? Bye bye. Thank you, my darling. Oh, geez, it's my Christmas show. Oh man, I don't have my Christmas hat. Oh well, no Christmas hat today. Phew. All right. Let's see here where we're at. Hold on. All right. Okay, let's see. Boom. Whoa. Whoa. There I am. Hi. Hi, everybody. It's me, Vermin Supreme. High noon with Vermin Supreme. William Bellerose. I am glad that you missed another deer today. All right. Oh, you're gonna try again. Okay. Hey, why not? It's that time of year. Let's see. Aiden Bradley, how you doing there? Skibbity toilet. Why would I say that? Mr. Freedom. I. All right. Message held for review. Always fun to see what that is all about. And that's a nice message. There's nothing offensive about that. I'll show that message. Unless, of course, it was sign language for something. It probably was, wasn't it? Okay. Well, hopefully it wasn't not too bad. If anybody knows what that says in sign language, Mr. Freedom's comment. Um, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have let that one go. Anyway, coffee sounds good. Red Roach, good to see you. How are you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming here today. Tony Johnson in the house. Yay, got my coffee and it's hot. And Luca Manachia, peace be with you also. All right. And Tony Johnson asking if I had seen any drones lately. And the answer's no, not around this neck of the woods. Not knowingly. Dirty Dog, Mary, how you doing? Merry every day, happy every days, everybody. Phew, I am pretty good. All in all, getting ready to do all the things that I need to do to get going on our journeys. You know, the inauguration is like just a short time away, weeks away, and gotta get everything all together for that. Might have some other travels in store. Trying to put a little tour together for various points along the way. Craig Harris, Merry Christmas to you also, and your little bird too. Thank you very much for the Christmas card, and I don't get to say that to a lot of people on my live stream, so that's pretty exciting. And it is the winter solstice, and we are solsticizing APK animal test. What brand of boot? It is a Tingley, Tingley, rainwear boot, and it is actually not a boot per se. It is actually a boot cover. It's sort of like a rubber that you would pull over your shoe, but it's for boots. So you would put your foot that's already in the boot. How come foot and boot don't rhyme? You would think they were. They're spelled very much alike. In any case, you put your boot with your foot your foot in the boot, and then the boot in the outer boot. That's what we got going on here today. So I hope that answered your question. Surreal humor. I am just doing fine. I'm just doing fine, and things are just well. This week was a pretty interesting week. I guess when was it? Thursday the 19th. I had my hearing date with the city of Chicago. Violations portion of the whole mess, and my attorney from the National Lawyers Guild. Shout out to the National Lawyers Guild for all the work that you do out there, helping people who have gotten busted at protests off and things like that. And so when I was in Chicago at the uh, National Convention earlier this year, it was early this year, in fact, I got a citation for interfering with public safety. They were telling me that I was not safe enough, apparently, and I was in the way. And so they wrote me a citation for that. It was a disorderly conduct charge. And my attorney originally thought that she'd be able to get me off, that it would take like a half hour. The judge would see what that obviously I was just utilizing my free speech. However, it was a little bit of a kangaroo court. The judge was a little bit of a bootlicker and was way into deferring to the cops. However, the deputy of constitutional policing, the chief of constitutional policing, was the cop who gave me the citation, and he did have to appear in court and explain his side of the story. Not a whole lot of testifying going on, and it was very difficult to hear. It was over a really odd thing. So yeah, whoa. So having one of those little migrainey things today, where it's like it's not the head pain, but you're seeing the weird lights in the front of your eyes. So it's not too easy to read all of your comments. Let's see. Bootlicker judge will show that. Dario M. Green. Let's see. Kipper the animator. How you doing? Good to see you. More context. When? Oh, that was during the uh, National Democratic Convention um, earlier in the year. What was it? July, maybe? July, August, somewhere in there. Dario M. How am I doing now? I am fine as frog hair. Raven, how you doing? Dirty Dog with the hashtag Free Luigi. Yeah, I'm not going there, but hey, feel better. Feel better how? I feel great. But the judge ended up fining me. The trial went on for the hearing went on for 4 hours. I was able to attend by Zoom, so that was mighty fine. Unfortunately, it wasn't Zoom. It was some shitty app, and the sound was terrible. I couldn't hear what was going on, but I don't think that's grounds for appeal. So, yeah, let's see. What is that red thing attached to the boot? Asking surreal humor. that is like the ribbon that ties on the pirate face, the Jolly Rogers there. Oh yeah, it could be a Christmas decoration though, but it's been there for a while. Kipper the animator, we you should share some of your animation stuff. Gap or Cap? I can't. Slovenia. Hello, Slovenia, in the house. That the spirit they are of. Yeah. Okay. Good morning, Milkin. Good to see you. Once again, of course, we're high noon with Vermin Supreme. I'm Vermin Supreme. It is the show. It happens every Saturday, essentially, on YouTube here. And the first half hour, I drink coffee. Second half hour, I smoke weed, answering your pressing questions of the day, the ones that I will not ignore. And of course, feel free to super chat me, super chat me, super chat me. And of course, Surreal Humor is correct with that observation. Last week, high noon was on Sunday, and that is a fallback position. Sometimes I get busy. Sometimes things happen that preclude me from doing the Saturday show, and so I try and do it on Sundays. So if you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you don't see me on Saturday, you're probably can find me on Sunday. That's just the way it is. That's the scheduling. And let's see. I guess I should. Nova 28. You pretty much. Pretty much. Let's see. We've got another review message, and it looks like Space Invaders or something. So I will allow it. Okay. And thank you very much, M Freedom, for that. I guess newfound map name 28, right around the corner. Okay. Let's see. Just gonna put on my necktie here and. Oh, and I forgot, of course, we have that news segment in the show where I have some breakfast. So I'm sharing breakfast and coffee with you. And yeah. Let's see. Gap, yes, I believe I will target the EU, literally and figuratively. Nova, all in good time. Patience. Trust the plan. Trust the plan, people. Frederick Panzinski, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, here we go, people. Got a sandwich here. Got like an English muffin. It's got some egg white, egg yolk, and there's a vegetable-based sausage on top. And I will be dipping in it in ketchup and mustard. That's mustard and ketchup. A little bit of each. So that's what we got going on. Kipper the animator. I guess when I get around to it, maybe you could animate something for me. Gonna try and get some more stuff up on TikTok. And yeah, we'll try and cross over onto YouTube. Things fell out a little bit. We've lost some of one or two of our people that were making the videos. So, we got to bring them back or find somebody who will do it for us. So there you go. That's not my name. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Your 26, 20, 28. Yes, I'm running. And 26 and 25 and 27. I'm doing well, the boss. How you doing? Let's see, Nova. I will probably maybe we'll just sort of blanket pardon everybody, or maybe not. We'll see. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That's some good breakfast, people. APK animal seat. Not so much. I guess I'm old enough that I can say I'm retired. So that's cool. Come Sail Away by Cartman. I bet that's pretty funny. Mr. Best Subscriber, LQTR. I'm not sure what those initials are. Although if it's LBGTQ, etc. Yeah, sure. Thank you, Baza. I am a character in Harry Potter, I think. Brandon Woods, my mom is dead, and I don't think my wife would have any interest in that. She's more like Melania. All right. Woo. Let's see. I'm not partying anybody right now. Okay, I'm just eating breakfast. Eating breakfast. I don't party people until after lunch. Dan, looking for a single girl to marry. I don't know why you should limit yourself to a single girl to marry, but I guess, that's your prerogative. That's fine. Very trad. It's okay. Um, what's the key to living a good life? Helping others. Just being happy. Being comfortable in your own skin, I think. Doing what you love. Um, Unicorns, sure, why not? Or at least when you get your pony, you'll have the opportunity to purchase a conversion kit, which consists of an ice cream cone and tinfoil and a little strap on. Okay, we are happening. Mmm, man, best show yet. I mean, best breakfast sandwich yet. Mmm. Feel like I'm getting ketchup or egg yolk in my beard. A little bit of mustard actually. What's in the sandwich? The sandwich is egg and a simulated sausage being dipped in ketchup and mustard. In my time, yes, in my time. Renata, I am not. I am a rationalist leaning towards atheist, but I'll settle for agnostic. If the space aliens land and I meet them, yeah. Why? Just my choice. Preference, thank you. I like to believe in what I can observe. I'm not sold on supernatural things that I cannot see, cannot observe, things that there's no proof of. I find it very hard to believe in such things. I mean, I believe in abstract concepts, don't get me wrong, but imaginary entities that, you can't prove to me exist, I just don't buy into them. Um, I do have a Discord somewhere. I haven't been on it for a while. Metal Mama. Why not? Why not? Skibbity toilet update in Fortnite. Why not? Tristan F. I am already running in 2028, so there is that. All right. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to do. Succumb to cringe. It's too late for that, I think. All right, people. Well, I'm having a good time. We're 20 minutes in. No super chats yet. That's is what it is. But if you're watching and if you like to super chat, you can totally super chat me. Totally super chat me. Super chat, Grandpa over here. Grandpa ain't got much of a retirement plan, and super chatting is part of it. So if you can super chat me, well, there you go. I could buy my own skibbity toilet with your super chats. Cinnamon in that cup. I do not, Elise. Tristan, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Ding, 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 ding. Tristan, give me the super. Very nice. Because I am giving you. Speaking of, this will be nice. Surreal humor. Whoa, bud. What? Oh, that's right. That's that turkey money. That's worth $1.43. Yeah, but it is a lot of them. That's for sure. 50, baby. Surreal Humor, thank you very much. Super Chat. Super Chat. Super Chat. Super Chat me. Super Chat me. Super Chat me. Okay. A little more sandwich here. Still tripping out on the visuals here. Got like that migraine thing where you see weird lights and stuff. No headache, but just weird lights. That's pretty cool. A little distracting though, I will say that. Unless that gummy was not a weed gummy. Could be. You never know. Oh yeah. All right. A little more sandwich here. So good. Okay. Oh, good ketchup. There's something about ketchup that I really enjoy. How do you feel about ketchup? Pro or con? If you like ketchup, Super Chat, $1. If you don't like Super Chat, or if you don't like ketchup, Super Chat, 10. All right. $10. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, and thank you, Surreal Humor. I appreciate that. Rama Rosen, 145, $10. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Tithings, appreciate that. Many people do tithe, and that's good. Back in my day, back in the old days, on the campaign trail, on the activist trail, before GoFundMe's, before all of these super chats, before all of these things, back in the day, pretty much you would meet your friend, catch up with one of your friends that you haven't seen for a while, and like they tell you about their project, or they tell you about what they're doing, or whatever, and you would give them $20. You would give them $20, of course, to help out their project, and the beauty of it is that ultimately they were probably more than likely going to give that $20 to another friend of ours who was working on a thing, and that person would in turn give that $20 to somebody else. I mean, so it was like this endless chain of this flow of $20 bills that you would kick down, and that would get recycled and reused in the economy, like, such as it is. So let me take another bite here, and then I will. Oh man, so good. Oh, spilled a little on my pants. Okay. So good. Yeah. Hope you're having a good breakfast yourself. Hope you got something good, nutritious, and hearty to eat. And healthy. And good for you. Okay. Oh, wow. We are moving right along here, man. Having visuals. I hope that gummy wasn't mushrooms. It could be. You never know. I don't feel funny or anything other than just the visuals, though. So thank you very much again, Ramarosin, for that $10. And we have another bidder. We have let's see who has kicked down $20 here today. Oh my goodness, Craig Harris. Thank you, Craig. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you. Ho ho ho! Come on over here and sit in Vermin's lap and tell him what you want. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Ho ho ho! Tell Vermin what you want for your election. I said election. All right. Well, thank you, Craig. Appreciate that. That brings us up to like $43, and that's more than a minute, and that puts us well within my goal of trying to make $60 an hour. So that's cool. That's cool. I see maybe what 70% of it, 60% of it. Actually, I don't see any of it. Tell you the truth, it goes into the kitty. Goes into the kitty, and cat food, I guess. So that's cool. But nonetheless, I'm going to be going. I'm going to be live on tour very soon, very shortly. We're going to be down in Washington D.C. for the inauguration. Look for me. Look for us. You'll recognize me. I'll have a boot on my head and a bullhorn in hand, and perhaps I will tweet or text out locations or what have you. We'll see how that goes. I have heard of a party that is being thrown on by some DC activists that I am going to try and turn into my inaugural party. See if they'll buy it, and if not, we'll still make it happen. So that's exciting. Um, After that, going to be headed straight down to Florida, maybe by way of Georgia. So we're looking at Charlotte. We're looking at Greensboro. We are looking at. I got to look at the map actually. So I'll be posting that out on the Twitter and Facebook. And if you want to see Vermin Supreme live on tour in your town, if you have a venue and you want me to appear, or maybe even your living room, if you want to have a Vermin Supreme house party, we do those. We do those. So you know, still things are a little slow, post election, but we're gearing up. Gearing up. It's gonna be a new year. Be a new campaign soon enough. So good. All right. Beautiful thing is we're right on time. Oh, so good. All right. All right. All right. How about a little ASMR of me chewing? That's so bad. I'm sorry I did that to you, but I did. Okay. So there you go. Ha 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 ha. Uh, no scummy bigs. Housework, packing, getting ready for tour. Got to make glitter ties. I'll be doing some of my glitter neckties a little later, probably, and show you all some of that. Um, GANNX, how you doing? Good to see you. Um, all right. Oh yeah, that was the phone call. That was Russia. They're gonna start bombing or some crap. I don't know. Um, Synthetic marijuana, your best subscriber. I do not think it's very good at all. Why? I mean, why bother? Yeah, that's my opinion. Ha ha ha. Fun. All right. Surreal humor. Do I know the game, the campaign trail? I do not offhand, but I do know that I'm included in a couple. One of those games. Oh, Tristan with a $5 comment here. When you are inevitably the president and subsequently achieve world domination, who's the first person you're going to pardon? Myself. Ah. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Some good coffee. Usually, I don't like coffee when it gets lukewarm, but now it's pretty tasty today. Let's see, the unicorn department under the Trump administration, maybe. Yeah. Oh yes, serial humor. With the proper answer to the question was the proper question was do I have a position for Trump? And of course, surreal humor is quoting one of my quips that I made one time that I would have room for Trump in my Department of Assholes. Haha, good times. I believe that was in Cleveland, 2016, maybe. Let's see, Pokemania, F off you. Okay. Merry Vermin, everybody. Yo, James, hello, how you doing? Hunter Sanchez, yes, I am. I am running. Jack Tinker, still in the house. So all these things, I got things going on, and we'll keep you posted. Fleshy Ghost, ooh, loving you, Fleshy Ghost. Ha 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 ha. Nathan, do I get to choose my penis color or is it, oh, I'm sorry, pony color, the color of your ponies? I couldn't read that. Um, Autocorrect, right? Christian Incognito. Che Baba Natal de Pirata, perhaps. Var 636, how you doing? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Everydays. Merry Everydays. Uh, Most of us dandy, thank you very much. You're very kind. And Cooleyman707. Have I ever been to a Diddy party? No. All right. Nose a truck. Way. Okay, let's see. Okay, I will allow it surreal humor because you opened the door, or I opened the door. Did I ever tell you about the time I slammed my dick in a car door? Yeah, wasn't that many years ago. It was very painful. Very painful. You should have seen it. Oh, the color. It was all those colors. All those colors. Big moments. How you doing? Good to see you. Let's see. Happy birthday, Rat. I could say it if you went to cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. Cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. Cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. And if you do a cameo for you, I will not only say happy birthday, Rat. I would sing a song. I would sing the happy birthday song. I would do the whole bit for you. And I do a lot of fun cameos, and if you need a cameo, of course, for the holidays, if you need a last minute gift for the Vermin Supreme fan on your list, cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. Or go to vermin2024.com, vermin2024.com, vermin2024.com for all your merchandise needs. The guy asked me to tell your dog a joke. Woof, 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 woof. Roof, roof, roof. And so, of course, I was telling that chestnut of a joke where a man walks into a bar with a dog and he tells the bartender, "My dog can talk. I have a talking dog. And if I can prove to you my dog is a talking dog, will you make all of my drinks on the house?" And the guy, of course, is like, "I do not believe you," says the bartender, "that you're crazy. Your dog cannot talk. But if he did, I would certainly buy you a drink." And so the man turns to his dog and says, "Fido, what is the top of a house called?" And the dog answers, "Roof, roof." And the guy goes, "Very good." And the bartender looks at him like, "Uh huh." And try again. And so the man says to the dog, "What is the texture of sandpaper?" And the dog goes, "Ruff, ruff." And the bartender's like, "Oh, please give it up, guy. I mean, this is not going to work. And I'll give you one more chance." And so the guy turns to his dog and says, Who is the greatest baseball player of all times?" And the dog looked back and said, "Ruth, Ruth." And the bartender said, "What? Get the hell out of here. This ain't no talking dog." And threw the man and threw the dog out the door onto the curb. And the dog turned to the man and says, "What, you think I should have said DiMaggio?" Um, Yeah, that's a dog joke. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, well, welcome once again. High noon with Vermin Supreme. I'm Vermin Supreme. This show where I drink coffee for a half hour, then we smoke weed. We're falling a little bit behind here, so I guess we better get going on the weed smoking portion of the show, or else. Surreal humor. That's very true. The evil twin. It is true. Nerdy Nordic Bones and Crowley. Good to see you too. All right, let's get down to the business at hand. Let's see if I can reach my comically oversized jar. It doesn't look big because it's being held up to the camera. It's pretty big. All right, and let's pull out a bud here, a mystery bud. Let's see who will the lucky winner be today. Looking for a nice little bud here. Here we go. Here we go. There it is, people. Bud du jour. And let's see. This is from some weed I grew in my backyard. That's what we'll be smoking. All right. Shlomo Nekamoto. Good to see you. Ha ha ha. The guy is like, ha ha. All right. Let's get down to it. All right. Ripper, good question. I think you get it upon birth, maybe. I don't know. All right. Here we go. And I'd like to thank you all very much for your super chats today. You brought me up pretty high. We are like ahead of schedule, and that's always good. I don't have to beg so hard. So thank you very much, everyone, all you super chatters out there. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. They're supposed to be shutting that stuff down. I thought they were going to shut it down yesterday. It's still up. I guess I should say hello to my TikTok peoples. ES Trader, just returned from the black market, ready for a high noon. Let's do it. All right. Here we go, people. Smoke them if you got them. Right. Shut it down and never. Let's see. It's real humor. What do I think about the dude who shot the health CEO? What are you gonna do? Murderer's gonna murder. Killer's gonna kill. Shooter's gonna shoot, and I don't know. I guess it's better than shooting up a bunch of kids. I guess I don't want to. I don't want to justify it. Could have been worse. Could have been more random. I don't know. We'll hear about it. He might have some sort of maybe he had a reason. I don't know. Maybe the guy needed killing. I don't know. I don't think that's the law in New York. I think that's more down south. But yeah. Hey, Poland in the house. How you doing? Franciszek Szymanski. Nice. We were in Poland once years ago and had a very nice time, very enjoyable time in Poland. We did indeed. Let's see. Maybe I find a nice filter for the day. That's not a filter. Let's see where the filter's at. Those aren't filters. Okay. Maybe that's a filter. That's a filter. All right. Crush. That's not very interesting. Do I smoke joints? Not so much. There we go. Bubbles! There's something relaxing about the bubbles, and I think it's a good filter. My favorite TikTok filter is like this low flame where it looks like you're on some sort of purple fire. It's very cool. Um, Slavoj Zizek. Well, he's okay. I don't mind him. He's pretty funny. Pretty funny. I think all those folks have something pretty good to say. And sometimes they say some silly things and unrealistic things. And sometimes they say outrageous and clearly wrong things. I mean, look at you, Noam Chomsky. But Isaac, sure, he seemed to. I don't know. I'm not really super familiar with him. I don't know a lot of his work. I know enough to know that he seems like a nice enough guy, and he seems to be good humored, good natured, and I haven't seen any horrible, frightening takes. But maybe I'm just not totally informed. All right. Okay, guess a cat's name with 6 letters. The Mrs. Caucus. Yes, yes, the missing caucus. Fluffy cats. Fluffy cats are nice. Fluffy cats are nice. I like fluffy cats. Um, yeah. Give a get good for God. Oh, it's pretty cringy. I must have missed the initial comment that started that, but that's okay. That's all right. We're smoking weed here. Oh, message held for review. Let's see what the people are saying here. Um, yeah. That's well, share, like, and share and subscribe and whatever. All right, we'll show that. That's funny. Boy, Kipper, silliest thing that I heard. Oh, a rising tide lifts all ships. Trickle down economics. Things of that nature. I say are pretty darn silly. All right, we are 45 minutes in, 44 minutes in, got $43 in super chats. So that means at this point, I made $1 a minute, and that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I don't say it's not good, and I appreciate it. So thank you all very much, all you beautiful super chatters out there. And it's not too late to super chat if you can, if you wanna. And otherwise, you can go to Vermin 2024, buy that Christmas merch. I heard there was a Vermin Supreme Christmas sweater. If you like ugly Vermin Supreme Christmas sweaters, you can totally get one at vermin2024.com and on the merchandise tab. I saw it. It looked ridiculous. It's that cartoon of me with the tutu doing the pirouette or something. Oh my goodness, we have forgive, forget, good for God, stuck in an alternate dimension. Oh, well, that's only fair. You should have brushed. Maybe you could smuggle some floss in. All right, eliminate all the taxes. I guess I don't know. Things would fall apart pretty quickly. Once again, of course, I've always thought that it would have to be more gradual. We'd have to like take over all the services provided by the government. That we'd all have to start doing the tithing thing. We'd all have to start giving everybody lots of our own money and sharing a lot more and caring a lot more and making infrastructure and things like that. So you'd still be spending money on social programs, but they'd be social programs that you are giving to freely. So, yeah, but that stuff sort of has to happen almost at the same time because you just can't eliminate Social Security, for example, and all this. I mean, you just look right now with the housing prices and the homelessness, the incredible increase in homelessness. Just the past few years, past decade. So you got to really look at the shit falling apart. And I mean, most immigrants pay taxes. I don't know if homeless people do. So the illegal immigrants are subsidizing the homeless, and I think that makes some sense. Yeah. Anyway, I'm pontificating again, and I apologize for pontificating. It's a habit that I picked up when I was when I was at the debates in the libertarian circuit. So you know, so it goes. Haha, S Trader, ES Trader, that is very funny. Enjoy. Give my regards to Cassie. Tell Cassidy it's high noon. Oh, goodness. Let's see. What's the way to change the current model of billionaire trickle down economics? That's a good question. Ponynomics. Switching over to ponynomics, I guess, is what. Yeah. All right. Well, getting a little stoned here. See, that's the thing of the show. You get to see me get a little caffeinated, then you get to see me a little stoned. You actually get to watch me chew food, and that's not terribly exciting, but more power to you, of those who do. And it's a beautiful day out here in the neighborhood. I hope it's a beautiful day where you are. And getting a little smoky in here. I think I'm gonna have to go open the flue a little bit. So you will excuse me while I do that. Thank you. Don't want the smoke detector. The smoke detector's already gone off once today. Ugh. Okay. Ah. Ah. Still a little smoky in here, but stove's a little leaky, but it's okay. All right. And let's see. Check that out. Check that out if you want to check that out. That is like a Vermin. What year is that? 28. So this is the first of the Vermin 2028 merch that will be available on my tour. You will be able to purchase Vermin Supreme patches just like this on my tour. So if you want to see me on tour live in your town, drop me a note on the side on the internet, and I will be storming America. Might be hitting Georgia, might be hitting Alabama, definitely Florida, possibilities of Mississippi, maybe. We'll be going through the Carolinas, North Carolina, South Carolina. So we're gonna be hopefully do a few shows. Like to do the shows. Like to make a little gas money. That's how it works. You know, do a little show, get a little gas. Yay! That's the way it goes. So feel free to do that. Let's see. Any other good comments here? Come to Baltimore. I put a shout out to Baltimore. I know Baltimore. I love Baltimore. Haven't done a show in Baltimore for a while. If you've got an idea for a venue that would be good for a show, we should definitely talk. Drop me a note on the side on the Twitter or the Facebook, or even here. But I don't know how to. I don't know how to communicate. You know, I don't know how to communicate if I can answer your comments. I just don't know. And but yeah, drop me a line on those formats, and I want to come to Baltimore. You know, I'll drop into Baltimore for sure. Baltimore, Philly, Baltimore, Philly, DC. That's what I'm looking for right now. My pack in the past has been called Pony Up America, and I think it's the current one is called Pony Up for Vermin Supreme. I'm pretty sure that's the one that's what that's one called. You can look it up on the Federal Election Commission, the FEC website, and look for Pony Up. And I bet if you search Pony Up, you can see how much we raised and how much we spent. 2020 was pretty amazing. 2024 was pretty light, but that's okay. That's just life. Vermin, yes, MD Rictus. Vernon is funny, but it's not as funny as Vermin Supreme. Um, Kipper the Animator, that would be good. That would be good. I mean, if I was prone to doing a little editing, but I'm so not, and so that maybe a live stream, live vlog, I guess. I mean, is this a vlog? I guess this is more of a vlog than a podcast, so that's something because you know, podcast, please. However, vlogging, I guess this is vlogging, right? Am I vlogging now? Kipper, am I vlogging? Is this a vlog? Can I call this a vlog? Um, I guess I think that's what this is. Um, I could be mistaken, but it's something. It's a show of some sort. It's a show that I would not watch, but that's just me. I might watch a little bit of it, and quite frankly, when you go to after we hang up. After we end this broadcast, the YouTube will show me how many people watch. It's usually several thousand, and how long they watched for. And I do pretty well. I mean, a lot. I get like last week. I think there was 4,000 people who tuned in, and on average, they watched it for a minute and a half. And for this type of thing, that is very, very long, very long. And now, granted, some of you might be watching the whole damn hour, and so that makes up for all the people who are flipping through the channels for a few seconds. But nonetheless, it is what it is, people. It is what it is. And forgive, forget, for good, for God. I think I finally got that handle properly. All right. Thank you, MDR Rictus. This is my pirate hat, obviously, and it is because I was the officially endorsed candidate of the United States Pirate Party in 2024. So I can switch it up, man. My boot turns into a pirate hat, and vice versa. Well, I guess. Oh, there it is. All right, thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the reminder. All right. Mr. Do, Spectral Radium. No, I do not. Look it up on the internet. It's uspirates.org. uspirates.org. Sort of a lefty libertarian socialist type of direction, but that's where I'm from, so it fits out. It works just fine, quite frankly. And another, it's blessing. It's a beautiful thing. Surreal humor. No, many countries do. I mean, the one in the U.S. In fact, it's been around a while. Been around a while, and they are scattered around the world. And if you go to the Wikipedia, you'll see all the places that the Pirate Party is active. You can join the U.S. Pirate Party. There are no dues that I know currently, and they meet once every other week on a live video format, and then every other week on a uh, text format or chat room or type of format. So you can get that information very easily, uspirates.org. And yeah, why not? Why not? Just some weed. Just smoking a little weed here today. Thank you very much. It's not the greatest. It's not the freshest, but it is what it is. Some might call it swag, but I say if it doesn't make me cough, it's okay. It's cured. Let's see. System of a Down. I have listened to System of a Down. Yes, I have. I remember one time when my friend Squatter had broken his neck in Belize and was evac up to Florida. It was Christmas time, and we drove down. Our vehicle was not drivable, so we got one of those driveway cars, which you could do back at that time. And so we got this car and we drove it down to Florida where he was in the hospital. And he was just starting to recover, and we decorated his room, and I trimmed his butt hairs, and all the things that friends do for each other around Christmas when you're paralyzed in the hospital. And we got him in this chair for the first time. This sort of it wasn't a wheelchair yet; it was like a sitting board type of thing, and we were moshing. We were moshing and smoking weed in the hallway in the stairwell, and cranking out this System of a Down. And then after a while, this gentleman came up to us and said, "Could you please turn that down? My son has a traumatic brain injury in that room." Um, yeah. So we did, but yes, I hope that answers your question. I even have a really good memory of that band. All right. No, that's the butthole, not the blue hole. Anyway, let's smoke a little more weed, and we are coming up to the end of the show, and yay. Uh, oh, I've been in a lot of stupid situations, Kipper. You're a very good interviewer, Kipper. I might say. I look forward to the animated version. But I don't know. I mean, just recently, getting like having a police officer tell me to stop using my megaphone or he would take it away. That was really stupid. I thought, and me saying what, and there are stupider. They're stupider. And yeah, I'd have to. I'm sure I could come up with a lot of good stories, and once I would say one thing and get on to the other one. But the show is winding down, so we'll suffice it at that. And it did indeed violate the First Amendment. But like I say, I did get a citation for disorderly conduct, interfering with public safety orders. The cops were arguing that I was using my bullhorn when they were using their bullhorn and interfering with their ability to communicate with the crowd, which couldn't hear their bullhorn anyway. So it was totally bullshit. Like I say, the judge was a bootlicker, and I got fined $250. So once again, remember, if you want to super chat, you can help chip down that fine, or maybe I'll do a fund me. Um, let's see. How's the financial situation since I lost the election? What do you mean? I'm okay, and I believe you're misinformed. I won the election. It was a moral and oral victory, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise, because I will be taking my rightful office if forced by necessary. In fact, yeah, I won't go into details, but just remember January 6th, right around the corner, and it's going to be a wild time. All right, George Hamilton, how you doing there? Good to see you. Yeah. Well, actually, let's see. MT Rictus, financial situation. If you go to Pony Up America, or if you go to FEC, Federal Election Commission, you can see the filings for this year's campaign. And like I say, it wasn't as fat as it was in 2020. And I'm a retired guy, and this is my retirement plan. And yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, but I might do it virtually. I'll probably do my own January 6th virtually. North Carolina, George Hamilton. I am going to be passing through North Carolina very soon. Looks like we might make it through Charlotte. Charlotte. Charlotte, maybe Greensboro. Unfortunately, Asheville is on the other side of the mountains, and so I don't think we want to go over. We just can't get over the mountains in our van. I don't think. But we're gonna go down through South Carolina, North Carolina. So if you have a venue, if you got a show, um, if you got a venue, a place to do a show, you let me know. Kipper, eventually, I have been to every state in the union, and I would love to get back to a lot of those states too. Slab City, I've been to Slab City. Um, wasn't particularly enamored by it. It was a little bit frightening, to tell you the truth. But that's the nature of it. I liked being there, and I very much appreciated it because it was indeed a lawless little place. Jordan Lake. Oh, is Jordan Lake in Slab City? I don't know. I don't remember Lake being in Slab City, but it could be a funny little name of a camp. All right, switching over to the dance party. We'll dance party it out. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. Free pony stakes in, which is probably look at Phil because there will be a plethora of ponies, perhaps even a cornucopia of ponies. We might have more ponies than we'll know what to do with, and if that becomes the case, then we will probably be having shaved pony steak sandwiches. This is not financial advice, but I will suggest the following: pony bellies. If you were gonna like invest in the stock market, look up pony bellies. And with that, oh look, it's Phil. Thank you very much. MD Rictus, I did not get paid for the election. No. Essentially, my motto is and always has been, and my advice to any politician is don't spend your own money if you can help it. Don't spend your own money, or don't spend more than you can afford to spend. Some fringe candidates with no chance have spent lots and lots of money. Willie Willie Dixon, I think is his name. Dude sold his house to run for president, and that's. I mean, it's great. You're running for president; it's a good thing to do, but do it within your budget. And if you can't afford to spend tens of thousands of dollars on it, get other people to. And I've been lucky, and I've been blessed to have people donate to my campaign and buy my merch and things like that. In response to your question, now a candidate can draw a salary if that's their full time deal, but I've never wanted to do that. And so I'm glad I was able to clarify that for you, and absolutely real humor. Get other people to pitch in and do it, efficiently. All right, thank you very much, everybody. I'll catch you hopefully on TikTok if that's still open. Like and subscribe and follow and super chat. Thank you for the super chats. Vermin2024.com and of course cameo.com/Vermin Supreme. Cameo.com/Vermin Supreme for all your Cameo needs. It's the perfect holiday gift for everybody on your Cameo shopping. I'm Vermin Supreme. You have been watching High Noon with Vermin Supreme. And have a great day. Do all the things that you want to get done. And be kind, rewind, do good things. Remember, it's a tough time of year for a lot of people. So if you know people who are having a really tough time, reach out to them and give them a little bit of love and support. And all the things. All the things. Much love and lots of platitudes. So have a great holiday. I guess I won't see you until after Christmas. So, and remember, general strike. I'm calling for a general strike on Christmas. No work, no school, stay home, hang out with your friends and family. Okay? General strike. That's it. I'm calling for it. It's going to be a good one. Alrighty. Bye-bye.